Hey guys, Uncle Ray. Welcome to another episode of the Crypto Bellwether. On this channel, we cut through the hype and the noise, and I give you the non-biased information you can use to make informed decisions. Guys, I do my research for me. I have a financial background, and I like to share my knowledge and my research with my community. And I can't be more bullish. Unless we get a black swan event, I believe this is going to be the biggest opportunity in history for the average person to change their financial future. And it is go time. Now, we're going to talk about altcoin season. Now, I'm going to do another video after this, probably in the next couple of days, and talk about when I think altcoin season is going to kick in. But in this video, we're going to talk about how bullish I am and what I'm buying. So hit that like button and let's dive into it. Now, I'm not really going to go coin by coin, and hopefully you're doing your own research. But I am going to talk about the narratives and a couple of projects that I think give you the best probability. Just to be clear, I basically play the biggest probability of making the most money. So when I say a coin, for instance, is better than another coin, I'm only talking about as an investment for this bull run. Because when this bull run is all said and done, I will be out of everything except my Bitcoin. Because I truly believe the risk to hodl is immense. 90% of all tokens ever created never hit a new all-time high in the bull run, and it's about 99.5% that it will not hit one in the third bull run if it didn't do one in its second bull run, if that makes any sense. But anyway, guys, it's go time. It's time to pay attention and get a game plan. All right, here's the way I see it right now. There's four major narratives. And what I'm looking for are new projects that have never experienced a bull run and that are in these hot narratives. The first hot narrative I think everyone has to have in their portfolio is definitely AI. Outside of memes, AI projects as a group, as a sector, have been leading this bull run. Now, the other sector is real world assets. That that sector, I believe, has a good chance to lead this bull run or do extremely well, but is probably going to continue in the next cycle 4 or 5 years from now because our real world assets are the future. That being said, you really got to study up on Wall Street if you're looking to hodl because they are going to take over the major projects and real world assets. But I can't be more bullish on this sector. And there are endless good projects. And if you want to find some of my videos, just go to YouTube or to Google and type in like real world assets and crypto bellwether, and what you see on the screen will pop up. I've done a lot of real world asset videos, and there's a lot to choose from Ondo to Rio to Goldfinch. I mean, there's a lot of projects that I think can absolutely rip. Can't be more bullish. Now, I think gaming is going to be a little later in the altcoin cycle or in altcoin season. I could be wrong, and I think the gaming sector has been beat down, and the sector as a whole is only about the size of like Doge or Shiba. So it has immense upside. Now, I'm not really into looking at the gaming projects per se, the games, but the infrastructure like Superverse. Like if you look, I did this video by Superverse before 2024. And guys, that project has absolutely been doing great. So check out gaming. Now, if you have the tolerance, meme coins is definitely something everyone should have in their portfolio, but it's just a certain amount. You need to have the ones that meet your risk reward. and I think a smaller percent, unless you have just a small amount of money and you're trying to catch that 1000x. You know, for me, I'm not looking for those massive life-changing gains in the small meme coins. I'm sticking to projects like WIF and Pepe Coin, and Brett, maybe a bonk, something like that, because I think they're going to outperform a lot of the regular tokens as they are now blue chip memes. So I think there's a good chance that like Pepe and WIF go into the top 10 and get over the $40 billion mark. Anyway, for whatever that's worth. Now, if you are looking for a little bit more diversification, you know, I did a video, and I'll leave a link at the very end and you can watch it, but I did a video that I did not realize that there's only been 10 tokens in history, guys, and this is important when you hear, you know, people start to tell you that, oh, this project's going to do 100x or whatever, and you do the math and that takes it over the $40 billion mark. There's never been a token that wasn't a layer one go over 40 billion. So keep that in mind, guys. Let's think about it. If, you know, something like a link, it could do it. It may be, you know, the exception, but I play the probabilities. And either way, when your favorite altcoin layer one, like say Kaspa or Sui, gets to the $40 billion mark or gets close, you might definitely want to start taking some profits. Hopefully you'll take profits before then. But there's only two layer ones that I personally would invest in from here. Now, there are a lot that may do well, but I think the probabilities of a layer one, a new layer one, to hit the $40 billion mark is only Kaspa and Sui. Great projects, and I really think that Sui is going to at least go to 40 billion and maybe a lot higher, and maybe get up there in the likes of at least where Solana went last bull run. All right, and then no matter what, guys, you know, I don't like this, but I made a number of videos talking about how the future, most of these projects, like 98% of them, are going to disappear, or they're just not going to be good investments. They're never going to hit a new all-time high. And the reason most tokens are not needed, they were created for speculation. And Base is the perfect example of Wall Street coming in, building the top projects that don't need tokens. Just keep that in mind. That being said, if Coinbase had a token, it would be by far my biggest bag, but it doesn't. So I think everyone has to have some exposure to the Base ecosystem. Now, I did a video just about 3 weeks ago, 2 or 3 weeks ago, talking about Alien Base compared to Aerodrome. And guys, hopefully y'all took a look at that, because it's absolutely been ripping. And that's two of my favorites, Aerodrome, Alien Base, and probably Brett on Base ecosystem. Now, I truly believe anyone looking to invest right now, their timing is absolutely great. And they don't need 20, 30 projects. That's one of the mistakes I did early on. I ended up with like 45 projects. You know, if you've got, say, 10 tokens, that should be plenty. If you have real world assets, AI, gaming, and a meme coin, and then an exposure to something like a Kaspa or Sui, and then something in the Base ecosystem, guys, those have the highest probabilities. That would be a phenomenal diversified project for whatever it is, whatever that's worth. Now, it's not financial advice. That being said, guys, I can't be more bullish. And again, I'm going to make a video. If you haven't subscribed, do so, because I'm going to make a video here in the short term talking about when I think altcoin season hits. And I think it's going to be explosive. I do want to talk about the downside just like the upside. But guys, no matter what, you have to have a game plan. And I don't care if crypto crashes in the morning. Pay attention. Work your plan. Because I truly believe, guys, this is probably the last major opportunity in crypto to make life-changing gains. In the following bull run after this one, no telling what that's going to look like. So that being said, I do one-on-one coaching. It's only $250, guys, for 3 Zoom or phone calls. And we go through your portfolio. We talk about your risk reward, talk about your game plan, talk about dollar cost averaging in or out. And whether you take me up on that or not, guys, do yourself a favor. Get a game plan, work that game plan. Treat these projects just like a trade. When you buy that project, you should already know what you're going to do. You don't change your mind when it goes down or when it rallies. You work your plan. So if you need help with that, guys, I'll help you. Anyway, that being said, make a game plan and take profits, guys, or you're going to become the profits. Again, 90% of everyone trading crypto is going to lose money, and 90% of all projects ever created didn't hit a new all-time high in its second bull run. And I think it's going to be even less in this bull run for the projects from 2021. It's going to be a few, but it's only going to be about 10%. Don't play the exceptions, in my opinion, guys. Anyway, that being said, guys, I can't be more bullish. Pay attention, because I truly believe from now and probably 3/4 of the way through 2025, it's going to be massive. It might be brutal, and there's going to be more pullbacks. I don't know when those are, but if you're taking massive profits along the way and you pull out your initial investment, once maybe you get like a 2 or 3x, guys, you're guaranteeing yourself to be in that 10% that makes money. Now, one last thing I want to say, and I'll let you go. When I used to work as a commodity trader, in our office, we had a sign that over the door, and it said, if the majority were right, the majority would be rich. Guys, this is man to man. Not everyone's getting that Lambo, and most people are going to lose everything, and that's why the 10% make so much money. Anyway, guys, that's all I got. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Hit that like button, and let me know what you think. And no matter what, come back and be part of this community. It's go time, guys. Take care.